Windows users are moving to Linux faster than ever before, and if you've been paying attention to the tech world lately, you can feel this shift happening in real time. It's not just a few enthusiasts or developers anymore. It's regular users, gamers, creators, students, even businesses, all starting to explore something that used to feel intimidating or not ready. But now something has changed, and it's a combination of frustration, curiosity, and surprisingly, excitement. For years, Windows has been the default choice for most people. It came pre-installed on laptops, it was familiar, and it just worked for the majority of use cases. But recently, that sense of reliability has started to crack. Users are noticing more ads in their operating system, more forced updates, more background processes they never asked for, and a growing feeling that they're losing control over their own machines. It's no longer just about using a computer. It's about being managed by it. And that's where Linux enters the conversation in a very different way than it did 5 or 10 years ago. Back then, Linux was often seen as powerful but complicated, something only developers or hardcore tech enthusiasts would dare to use daily. It had a reputation for being difficult to install, harder to maintain, and sometimes incompatible with everyday software. But fast forward to today, and that image is quickly becoming outdated. Modern Linux distributions have transformed the experience completely. You can boot from a USB, follow a clean graphical installer, and within minutes, you're looking at a polished desktop environment that feels familiar yet refreshing. But the real reason people are switching isn't just because Linux got better. It's because Windows, in many ways, has become more frustrating. A machine that used to run Windows smoothly suddenly feels sluggish after updates. Boot times increase, apps take longer to open, and background tasks consume resources silently. When these users try Linux on the same hardware, they're often shocked. The same machine feels alive again. It boots faster, runs smoother, and gives them a sense of control they didn't realize they were missing. Another major factor is privacy. More people are becoming aware of how their data is collected and used. Windows has been criticized for telemetry, background, data collection, and integrations that feel more like tracking than features. While some of these can be disabled, it often requires digging through settings or using third-party tools. Linux, on the other hand, offers a completely different philosophy. Most Linux distributions are open source, meaning anyone can inspect the code. There's a level of transparency that builds trust. Users know what their system is doing because the system isn't hiding anything. Customization is another area where Linux completely outshines Windows. On Windows, customization is limited to themes, wallpapers, and a few tweaks. On Linux, you can transform your entire desktop environment. You can change how windows behave, how menus look, how animations feel, and even how the system fundamentally operates. Want a desktop that looks like Mac OS? You can do that. Prefer something minimal and ultra-fast? That's possible too. This level of control is incredibly appealing, especially to users who want their computer to feel truly personal. Gaming used to be one of the biggest barriers to switching, but that's changing rapidly. With the rise of technologies like Proton and Vulkan, many Windows games now run on Linux with little to no performance loss. Platforms like Steam have invested heavily in Linux compatibility, and devices like the Steam Deck have pushed developers to take Linux seriously. For many gamers, the idea of switching no longer feels like giving something up. Instead, it feels like gaining a more efficient system without sacrificing their favorite games. Software compatibility, once a major concern, has also improved significantly. While it's true that not every Windows application runs natively on Linux, there are now many alternatives and solutions. Open source software has matured to the point where tools like LibreOffice, GIMP, Blender, and others can handle most daily tasks. For specialized software, compatibility layers like Wine or virtual machines can often bridge the gap. And increasingly, many applications are becoming web-based, which means they work the same regardless of your operating system. Security is another area where Linux has a strong reputation. Because of its architecture and the way permissions are handled, it's generally less vulnerable to malware compared to Windows. Instead of large, disruptive updates that restart your system unexpectedly, Linux updates are usually quick, transparent, and under your control. There's also a growing sense of community around Linux that many users find refreshing. Instead of relying on a single corporation, Linux users are supported by communities of developers and enthusiasts who genuinely care about the ecosystem. Forums, documentation, and online guides are often incredibly helpful. If you run into a problem, chances are someone has already solved it and shared the solution. Another interesting factor driving this shift is the rise of lightweight and specialized distributions. Some want speed above all else, others want stability, and some want cutting-edge features. Linux offers distributions tailored to each of these needs. Whether it's a beginner-friendly system like Linux Mint, a bleeding-edge experience like Arch Linux, or a rock-solid server environment like Debian, there's something for everyone. Cost is also playing a role. Linux is free, completely free. No licenses, no activation keys, no hidden fees. For individuals, this is a bonus. For businesses and educational institutions, it can mean significant savings. People are starting to question the idea that they need to stick with what they've always used. They're realizing that they have choices, and those choices can lead to better experiences. Linux is no longer the alternative. For many, it's becoming the preferred option. Of course, the transition isn't always perfect. Some workflows may need to be adjusted, and certain niche applications may not have direct equivalents. What's really fascinating is how quickly this shift is happening. You see it on YouTube, Reddit, forums, and even mainstream tech discussions. People are sharing their experiences, showing how easy it is, and encouraging others to try it for themselves. Hardware support has also improved dramatically. In the past, getting certain components to work on Linux could be a challenge. Today, most hardware is supported out of the box. Graphics drivers, Wi-Fi adapters, printers, environments like GNOME, KDE Plasma, and Cinnamon offer polished, intuitive interfaces that rival or even surpass Windows in some areas. They're not just functional. They're beautiful. On Windows, updates can feel intrusive. Your system might restart at inconvenient times or new features might appear without your consent. This level of control gives users a sense of ownership that's hard to overstate. The rise of cloud computing and cross-platform tools has also made switching easier. As long as you have a browser, you can access your tools. Students learning programming, cybersecurity, or system administration often use Linux because it provides a more transparent and flexible environment. Even developers who once relied on Windows are starting to see the benefits of Linux. The native support for development tools. Instead of working around limitations, developers can work directly with the system. It's for anyone willing to try something new. At the same time, Windows isn't standing still. But the gap is closing, and in some areas, Linux is pulling ahead. This competition is ultimately good for users, as it pushes both ecosystems to innovate. What we're seeing right now isn't just a trend. It's about moving from a closed, controlled environment to one that's open, flexible, and user-driven. It's about choosing transparency over convenience and control over familiarity. For anyone considering the switch, the best approach is to try it. You don't have to commit immediately. And the simplicity of a well-configured Linux system, it's easy to understand why so many people are making the move. It's about discovering something better. Windows users are moving to Linux fast, not because they're forced to, but because they want to.